Welcome back to Guns and Gear Network, everyone. Thank you for tuning in today. I wanted to bring you this review this afternoon of a really neat product that I wanted to show you guys. That if you follow my channel, you'll know that I did a video back some time ago. It's actually one of the more popular videos on my channel here, and it was about civilian legal flashbangs. And what I did was I reviewed one of these, and this right here is the Thunder Bee. And what these are is things that are used in the airsoft and military simulation communities. They're also used in law enforcement and military training. So, and the reason they use them for training is the main reason is because they're much more cost effective than the real thing. And they also can be used, let's use the example of law enforcement. If they're doing training at an actual non-designated training facility, in other words, like a CQB type house that's designated for them, maybe they want to do more realistic training at a school practicing active shooter scenarios, or at a bank practicing hostage situations, things like that. You can utilize these things that are for airsoft because they're very safe. Because they are designed for airsoft, they're supposed to be very safe. So they're safe for the area you're in, like the building, and also for the people around you. So that's part of the reason that they do attract the law enforcement and military community also. Plus, they're very cost effective. Real flashbangs are very expensive, even the training ones. So if you're a small agency, they can get pricey pretty quick. And I've always said that airsoft, I've been utilizing airsoft for about 20 years for training purposes. And I do some firearms training today, and I utilize an airsoft gas blowback pistol to train people, especially if they have zero or very limited or no firearms pistol experience. It's very realistic and helps them really gain confidence before they go over to their real firearms. But I want to thank Xtreme Airsoft. Xtreme Airsoft is the sponsor of this video. They were kind enough to send these out. What happened was, in this video here that I did, somebody wrote in the comments that I should check out these new products by Tactical Game Innovation. So I got to researching them and reached out to Xtreme Airsoft and talked to those guys, and they agreed to send us over some products for review. And what it is, Tactical Game Innovations has quite a few different products available, and in this particular product, they have three different versions of this. They have one dedicated specifically for airsoft. There's about 200 BBs in this, and once it explodes, it throws BBs about in a 30-meter radius. So they're used in that. They actually have a paint marking design that actually throws like paintball type paint, and then they also have one that's powder marking. So it will actually put powder on you and mark you. So keep that in mind. So there's a few caveats I want to go over with this product. You have to be 18 or older to purchase. They are considered a pyrotechnic. You need to wear safety glasses and possibly even ear protection. Depends on if you're in a tight enclosed environment, because these things are loud. I will tell you that. Also, do not use these outside of a training scenario type situation, because you can get yourself in trouble with law enforcement. If you use these, it's kind of like using fireworks or something like that against someone. It can be construed as like a weapon, so be careful with that. Just keep that in mind. As far as prepping and things like that, if you ask me, one of the great things these would be great for is for Sentry Alarms. Very safe, obviously, again, because of the way they're designed, but they're loud, so you could set these up with trip strings, trip wire around your camp, and notify you when somebody is entering into your area. So they do have their purpose. Also, keep in mind when you order these, Xtreme Airsoft told me there's a hazmat charge that is very expensive. It's like $50. So that's pretty standard with all hazmat that I've ever dealt with when I've had like flares and smoke grenades and stuff like that shipped to me. That you cannot avoid that hazmat charge from legitimate people, unless somebody's trying to skirt the law, and then you can get yourself in big trouble through the Postal Service, or UPS, or law enforcement. So keep that in mind. So I don't advise shipping these around. So what they told me was, though, the more you buy, the cheaper it is. And what I mean by that is, the price, these come in a 6-pack is the way you buy them. So you're going to buy 6. Well, the charge, the hazmat charge is the same whether you order 6 of them or if you order, I think, 6 boxes. It's either 6 boxes of 6 or 8 boxes of 6. Or 1 box. The price is the same for the hazmat charge, so keep that in mind. So what I would suggest to you is maybe pool your money with a couple friends, and each of you want, you know, a box of 6. Then you save that $50 by splitting it across the board with 3 or 4 people. So that's probably what I would recommend, is, you know, try buying more than 1 box at a time, because they are pretty pricey when you tack on that $50 just for the shipping hazmat charge. So keep that in mind. So I've had these, I got these in earlier today and off the big brown truck, and I've been kind of messing around with them. I actually had some video footage that I lost trying to do some editing and stuff like that. So anyway, we're kind of back at it, but it actually gave me an opportunity to understand what they do and how they act. They're made of kind of it's when you first get them, they're very durable feeling, and they're just for size comparison. You have this one. This right here is an actual dummy grenade, just a paperweight that I want to show you. That's actual military size. So if you've got pouches you're trying to put these in, this right here will give you some idea on size. And then, of course, then you have the Thunder Bee that I've already reviewed one time before in that other video. So you have these 3 as far as size comparison. It almost feels like plastic, but it's not, and I'll show you that here in a minute. This spoon mechanism is a type of plastic, and then you have your traditional pull pin, just like you would on any other flashbang or actual grenade. So it's just kind of, you know, across the board it looks, you know, very similar to everything else. So the ones I already detonated, here's what you got. Here's 2 of them, the bottoms. So this portion releases from the bottom. Then you have all these side pieces, and this right here is not really a plastic. It's almost like a high density, almost like a foam almost. It's definitely not a plastic. If it is, it's a very, I don't know how to explain it, but it comes apart. It's definitely, because you don't want sharp edges like shrapnel, right? So it's not plastic. Now this top piece is plastic. And then, let's see, of course the spoon, I don't have the spoon, I couldn't find it. The spoon is plastic, but these pieces come off, and they're very lightweight, you know, so keep that in mind. Then, of course, you have all your BBs that come out, and like I said, there's about 200 of them in the pack, in one of these, packed in. And then you have this foamy, this is actual foam that is in there. I guess it's probably part of the packing material to make it detonate or whatever, or to keep them actually from rattling is probably what this is for. So if you listen, they rattle just a little bit, barely any at all. And so what we're going to do is I've actually set this up, and what I'm going to do is set it up, and I've got a cardboard box over here, and I'm going to detonate one of these inside the cardboard box on camera, so you guys can actually see it detonate and hear it and things. The camera does not do it justice as far as how loud it is. I detonated a couple of these outside earlier, and they were loud. Freaked my wife out, because I had warned her, but she didn't think they were going to be that loud. Had my dogs barking, and when I detonate this here in a few minutes, of course my dog's going to start barking upstairs and things like that. But they're loud, and so let's go ahead and kind of set this up for you guys and show you what it's going to look like. Get my cardboard box over here ready. So, all right, so, and I've missed this cardboard box twice already. I'm trying to do this a couple times, and this time I'm going to make sure I don't miss it for you guys, so you can see it on camera what it's going to look like. All right, guys. So, again, traditional pin. They do fold these over on this little edge here. You just kind of pull it over like that. And then you're going to typically, well, like I said, if you hold the spoon, it will not go off until you release the spoon. Then there's a 3-second delay. So what you're going to do is I'm going to hold it right here. I'm going to pull the pin. See, it's not doing anything. And then make sure I got this thing good and in camera here. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and release it and see how it does. So there you go. Saw it. It's like I said, it's loud. And if you look at the box contained, get all the smoke out of the way here. All right, so if you look, there's no damage around the outer edge of the box. That's what makes these safe. You see there's a lot of pieces and stuff in there, and then there's also the BBs in there. But that box contained quite a bit of it. Some of it went up in the air past it, but hopefully we got a good view on camera how that looked. But if you guys are looking for a really great product, this right here is really neat. I really like these things. I'm probably going to order some for myself since I've done these videos now, and I've got a couple left, but I'm actually going to order some more. And I highly suggest, if you're interested in these, reach out to Xtreme Airsoft to see what they have, and I'm going to post their information in the section below for you guys. You can take a look at that. And they've got all kinds of airsoft type gear. If you're interested in these or any other airsoft type equipment for training, again guys, don't shy away from utilizing airsoft. I know in some of the gun forums and stuff, some of the guys kind of poke fun at the airsoft community, but I will say this, some of the most well-respected firearms instructors in the country recommend and utilize airsoft. Travis Haley's just one of them. There's a bunch of others. Travis Haley's done some videos on airsoft, and they actually have a really good purpose, in my opinion, if you're looking for training and doing it on the cheap. These right here, airsoft is the way to go. But anyway guys, if you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. That's always appreciated. It's in that section. If you would share content, it's over in that section. It helps us get the word out about the channel, helps us spread the word about these awesome vendors that help sponsor the channel and supply us product to review for you guys. But if you would like, share, and subscribe, and we'll bring another video shortly. Have a great day, guys.